Following on from my post on social media yesterday, for those of you who saw, over the next few weeks, I'm going to focus on the 5 ways to well-being, and this is just a quick introductory video. So what are the 5 ways to well-being? In the UK, the National Health Service, using research-based evidence, introduced the public to these key areas as a means to improve overall mental well-being. The evidence suggests that these steps can help you feel more positive and get more out of life. These are by no means the only things that you can do to feel more positive. However, they're a good place to start. So if you're just starting your well-being journey, or coming back after not taking the time that you wanted or needed to in order to focus on your well-being, it's a really good place to start. You don't have to incorporate every single one into your life immediately. Even just focusing on 1 or 2 consistently will make a difference. And the 5 ways to well-being are connecting with other people, being physically active, learning new skills, giving to others, and paying attention to the present moment. So let's take a look at these in a little bit more detail. Humans by nature are social creatures, and we get a lot of feedback from our social environment. By this, I mean we thrive when we can have positive interactions regularly with others, which also makes us feel secure. So having conversations with others, whether that's in person, over the phone, or online, is really important for helping us get that social feedback and feel connected to others and the world around us through social interactions. So if you've been meaning to message or talk to someone but just haven't got around to it, do it. Now, it goes without saying that incorporating some regular movement into our lives has a wealth of benefits, not just for our physical health, but for our mental well-being too. Now, this doesn't mean having to spend hours in a gym, but anything that gets you moving your body and your heart rate going. It's better to do something that you enjoy so that you're more likely to keep it up than making a commitment to yourself to go to the gym 5 times a week, go once, hate it, and then never go again. Learning new skills is not only good for your well-being, but also developing your mental performance. This could be anything from drawing, baking, arts and crafts, or a sport, and you could combine that with your being physically active goals. And remember, when you're learning something new, you're not looking for perfection, but for any increase from your baseline, no matter how big or small. Or maybe join a hobby group so that you're increasing your social connections as well. Whether you're doing it alone or with others, learning new things benefits us on both a practical and emotional level. Giving to others makes us feel good. Now, one of the first things that people think of is donating to charity, which is absolutely fine if you've got the resources to do that. But you can also give things like your time by sharing your skills with other people, your expertise, things that you don't use anymore to other people who can make use of them, as long as you're not leaving yourself short in a mad dash to help others in order to feel better. Now, how many of us go through life on autopilot? There are so many times in our day when we just switch off, whether that's walking, driving, washing up, or doing any household chore really, or even scrolling through our phones. When we do these things, we aren't paying attention to what's going on around us, and this is where mindfulness can be beneficial. Having an awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and environment, and really being present can do wonders for our overall well-being. So that's an overview of the 5 ways to well-being. There's more information on the NHS website. Even just Googling 5 ways to well-being can give you a ton of ideas to get started. Even if you change just one thing each day, over time, they will add up and you'll notice a difference in your mental well-being. Why not keep track of your progress through journaling or something similar, because then you'll be able to see the difference. The only person who can make this difference is you. And remember that nothing changes if nothing changes. So that was a brief introduction to the 5 ways to well-being. So if you're interested in this topic, or you've got a desire to improve any other area of your own well-being, why not get in touch and work with me? I provide behaviour change expertise in health and wellbeing to individuals, groups and organisations, and you can use any of these channels to get in touch. And meanwhile, I'm going to be producing some more content on each of the 5 ways of wellbeing, looking at them in a bit more detail and how we can incorporate them into our lives so that hopefully everyone can get an increase in their wellbeing everywhere.